Oh Christ, this isn't recording. Welcome to history. Christ. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Game Grumps. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Bohemian Rhapsody. In the year 1975, the band Queen was already an established band with hit singles like Killer Queen, Stone Cold Crazy, and Now I'm Here. So Queen did what any band would do and tried to top themselves the next year with the album A Night at the Opera. While the songs for the album were being written, Freddie Mercury would lock himself in his flat in London. He'd spend the day right next to his piano, thinking and writing. This is where he perfected the song he's been working on for years. Mercury was known to be working on the song for 15 years before it was officially finished. Then, it was simply called the Cowboy Song. He drew inspiration for the lyrics from Roy Orbison's Mama, which was released in 1960. Bohemian Rhapsody was one of the very few songs that was written in majority before the actual recording. When it came to record the album, Freddie finally left the building that he was staying in with the lyrics to a masterpiece. He arrived at Rockfield Studios in Wales. Freddie was on piano, with an idea of the song's sound in mind. With such a deep, personal song, it wasn't something that could be easily explained. He simply sat down and played for the band. The rest fell in place. The lyrics were all planned out though. They were supposed to be sung in a very specific manner. The high notes were sang by Roger Taylor, the drummer. The low notes sung by Brian May, the guitarist. Once it was finished, there was now the issue of trying to get it on a radio station for it to be played on the air. It was a 7-minute song, so it was deemed too long. It was pretty much the mass consensus of everyone who had a sneak peek at the song. Elton John himself was convinced that it took way too long to play on the radio. That was definitely an issue for a second, but Queen had a great ally on their side, Kenny Everett. He heard the song and loved it so much he played it 14 times in one weekend. The iconic music video brought fame to everyone involved, including the director Bruce Gowers, who later went on to direct 9 seasons of American Idol. He's able to pull off all the recording in a whole music video in just 4 hours. All the quote-unquote special effects were recorded in the studio rather than added in the post-production. All the work and ideas came together to give Queen and Freddie Mercury their first #1 record. It remained #1 until 1976, a year after its release. It reached #1 a second time after the death of Freddie Mercury in 1991. In America, however, it reached #9, which isn't nearly as popular. Queen's popularity in general tanked after the release of the music video I Want to Break Free, where all the members dressed up as females. Their popularity drastically increased, however, after the release of Wayne's World in 1992. The scene where they're all in the car singing made the song popular again. So there are a lot of ideas what the song's actually about, but no one truly knows anymore. Freddie Mercury took the song's meaning with him to the grave, so all we have now is good old speculation. Many literary minds constructed theories as why it was written. I'll touch on those, but I'll be honest, I don't really care about them. So here are the theories I find to be plausible. Theory 1. Freddie was depressed and wanted out. The song will go from questioning life to wanting to die and why, to his inner demons screaming at each other and wanting to find a way to give him a will to live, and ultimately breaking free from his depression and standing up to the person who made him feel that way. Theory 2. Freddie was struggling with his identity and coming out as gay. It goes from the old person figuratively dying to become a new person. He was from East Africa, then he moved to London. He thought he was straight and he was having second thoughts with his relationship with Mary Austin, which implies that Mama in this song is a roundabout way of saying Mary. Theory 3. The song is about his childhood. In 1964, his family was forced out of Zanzibar by the government and had to move to England. It could be about that. Regardless of the meaning, Freddie Mercury just wanted people to listen to it, enjoy it, and wait for the new stuff to come out. The song inspired so many people and made them want to become musicians themselves. These people included Guns N' Roses, especially Slash. Joe Elliott, the singer of Def Leppard, was also a huge fan of the song and Queen. It's a great song and it's my personal favorites. So do me a favor, go into the description below, watch and listen to the masterpiece that is Bohemian Rhapsody. Maybe you can tell me what you think it means. Maybe I care, maybe I don't. Maybe you can milk my nutsack, who knows? I'm Corey, Shortimation Short, signing out. Good night and good luck. It's time for bonus round! The band was originally called Smile. Freddie Mercury designed the logo for Queen. Led Zeppelin manager Peter Grant wanted Queen to sign with Swan Song Records, but they said no and signed with Elton John's manager John Reid instead. Roger Taylor had a solo career after Freddie's death. Each member of Queen had a hit song that hit number 1. Thank you for listening. This has been the bonus round! Drummer, the low notes, sung by the Brian May. Jesus Christ. Special effects were recorded at the studio rather than added in post-production. Many literary minds. Libraries suck my titties. And also having second thoughts. The song inspired so many people that made them want to become musics. Yeah, they became the musics. They took on the anamorphic shape of musics. God.